Skateboarding has been creating a lot of noise in Dubai recently. And no wonder, it's being promoted by some pretty big names. Take, for instance, Tony Hawk, perhaps the superstar of professional skateboarding, seen here on a visit to the UAE earlier this year. Then, and perhaps more importantly, you have the backing of Dubai's ruling family. Riding the board is Sheikha Alia bint Marwan Al Maktoum, a niece of Dubai's leader, Sheikh Mohammed. But to get a real sense of what's happening to skateboarding in Dubai, you have to head to the shops. Rage Skateboards started business 12 years ago with a 20 square metre store. But they now have shops in two of Dubai's biggest malls, and their owner sees big things happening for skateboarding in the wider Gulf.
We never knew that when we were getting into it how good a business it was going to be. From 2011 to 2012, we grew by 30%, and from 2012 to 2013, we've grown by 40%. There's demand in the other markets, like Saudi Arabia, which equates to 50% of the retail market in the region, Oman, Bahrain, Qatar, Kuwait. So our idea would be, as a next step for growth, to open Rage stores in those different markets.
And perhaps that positive outlook has something to do with skateboarding's multiplier effect, which is that at skate parks like this, it's not important just to have one of these. You have to look the part too.
I think it's important to look good while skateboarding, because you attract people to watch you, and it also makes you feel like you're gonna do better when you skate.
I go through shoes so often, so I'll pay about $40 for a pair of shoes, and I'll go through about a pair a month.
Sometimes I spend quite a lot of money on apparel because I fall on rails and I get wax all over me, and it's sometimes quite dirty.
Yeah, we've got some kids that always come here that have loads of money, get dropped off by big cars, have all the gear, all the skateboards, nice clothes, but then in the end they don't really skate, they're just watching us.
So could it be that the once rebellious sport is becoming a victim of its own popularity? Best placed to answer that is Bradley Keir. Born and raised in Ohio, USA, he first started skating when he was just 9 years old. He now heads up Tashkeel Skateboarding, a project financially supported by Dubai's ruling family. He believes skateboarding is a force for good and it's free for all.
Skateboarding is about freedom and fun, and when you try to sell a lifestyle of free and fun without actually participating in the lifestyle, it goes against the roots of skateboarding. What we try to do is offer an alternative to that and actually provide authentic facilities that are free of charge. So we want the local kids have the opportunity to experience something that's very powerful like skateboarding that can consume a lot of time and a lot of energy, because there's issues such as obesity and diabetes that currently plague the country.
So the once edgy sport being harnessed for the betterment of society. And if an afternoon in a Dubai skate shop is anything to go by, the local youth are lining up to get involved.